2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final.
Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, as always, with you. And Rich, this final round, I love it. This is the Championship Sunday. How's our leader feeling?
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Now to the first hole. He's been playing beautifully all tournament. Got quite a healthy advantage. Let's see if he gets the job done.
This is full send.
And let's see what he can do here today. That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the first. That should set up another chance. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one is breaking left to right.
What a disappointment. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. This hole is a par 5.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is about 24 feet for him here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
That came off the blade pretty nicely. Good speed too. And he's made it. What a putt.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Now at -9 for the tournament. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. opting for the 6-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Second shot here on the third. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. It's got a chance. Solid par putt, that. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
That dog will hunt.
He's setting up for his second shot. Not a bad play, that one. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
That came out with some heat on it. This putt was about 8 feet.
Nice little par putt here.
Still in the lead now after that hole. And as we move to the fifth, it's a par 4. That'll work there. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. 14-footer.
Looking for his first birdie of the day.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. We have a par 4 on this one. Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Well, that's an early statement right there.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Well, our leader is playing some outstanding golf here now, 8 ahead of the rest of the field.
Teeing off here at the 7th.
That's nicely done.
Okay, clubbing down.
Great shot. Eight feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently 11 under par for the event.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's going to go up the hill and to the right, I believe.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
The 9th is a par 5.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And Rich, as our feature player makes the turn, he seems to be doing everything right out there.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. That's a good-looking shot there. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Well, this one's right at the pin. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He sits in first position. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 11th. That's a high caliber shot. Putting for birdie here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
Oh, that's a nice looking roll. Got a chance here. Yes, sir. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th hole is a par 4. Well, that'll work there. His second shot here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And he holes another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich. Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
Oh, that is textbook.
Okay, that'll end up pin high.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This one's for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And currently sitting at an impressive 16 under for the tournament. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Nicely done.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
How about this shot? Heading in the right direction. What a quality shot that was. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Currently in first position. This hole is a long par 4.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And down it goes. Now an astonishing 18 under par with just a few to play.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Here we are at the 16th hole, a par 5.
Going and going and going.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
He's got this one for birdie.
Ooh. That's just about 3 feet away. Oh, that just kills you. Free putting for par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And we've arrived at a par 3. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one heading towards the green. And he's hit that inside the range.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Sitting at 19 under now after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 18th. Oh, that was mashed. This is his second shot. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It's looking like this is going to be a hard break to the left.
Now, that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He has this putt to win the event. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Q School final champion. What a life-changing moment for our featured player, Rich.
What an incredible accomplishment. Great win. Gives you so much more confidence heading to that first PGA Tour start.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem. And on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The first round of the Ace Championship is about to begin. Andrew Catalon here, joined by Rich Beem and Luke Elvy, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a huge day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. Think back to your first time on tour. What were you thinking on the first tee?
I was trying not to think about anything because every fiber in my body was racing 1,000 miles per hour. It was overwhelming. It was exciting. It was nerves. It was, I think, every emotion that you can possibly have going through your body at one moment in time was there. But at the end of the day, you're here. You're playing on the PGA Tour. There's nothing better.
Let's get down to the first hole. A lot to like about that one. Second shot here on the first. Wow, that one was just a little bit off.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
11 feet to the hole.
A good look at par here.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
So far, so good.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden, that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
That's going to work nicely for him. This is the third. That's a really nice approach shot. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not too much danger to it.
Going with 5 wood. That one will not settle on the green.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Magic with the short club. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. That one drops. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Let's see where this one finishes. It's going to be close.
Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
That's a good one to build momentum on. 7 feet to the cup. Okay, let's update the leaderboard, and after that hole, the tie is broken. We have a solo leader.
The fifth at TPC Boston is a clever par 4, but you have to be mindful of the length of your tee shot.
You do. He's got a little bit of a run out here at the very end, but most players won't have to worry about it, just the long players. And from there, second shot goes to a green that sits a little bit from right to left on you. There's a little small collection area in the middle of the green on the left-hand side that we'll see a lot of golf balls end up at.
Oh, well done. From around 140 yards here. Oh, you beauty, an eagle.
Wow, what can you say? Holing it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
Now 2 shots up after that one. The 6th, the TPC Boston, another par 4 as well, and position off the tee critical.
The bunkers down the right-hand side, only a 3-wood to get to those, but you take out the driver, all of a sudden that water down the left-hand side lurks. From there, you have a green that sits above you just a slight bit. Water still comes into play, especially when they put that pin front left.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
A 7-footer right here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
Time now for the 3rd. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Here's a chance to get to 6 under par. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
There's the birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. We've made our way to a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
This is a 5-iron. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
This putt for a birdie. He gets that one to drop. That's his 5th birdie of the day. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. Teeing off here at the 9th.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Here's a putt to get to 8 under. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Come on.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, moving on to the next. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is up by 5. Now to the 10th hole. It's a par 4.
Yeah, driver not necessary. See a lot of players taking long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Second shot goes to a green that runs from front right to back left. Back left is the most difficult of all the pin positions on this par 4.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Wow, another shot on the green. We've seen that a lot today.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today. As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion.
Love the 11th hole here at TPC Boston, Rich. It's a great par 3.
Yeah, it's long in length, but you also have a massive, massive green complex there up in the distance. The green does run a little bit from left to right and from back to front, but the design of this hole, long hole, massive green, is a fantastic feature of it.
opting for the 5-wood. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
This one's looking good.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event. The 12th at TPC Boston really got improved with the reworking by Gil Hanse, didn't it?
It did. Fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee could come into play if the breeze is into you. However, downwind, you have an end of fairway that you got to be mindful of. And the second shot goes straight downhill to a green that canters from left to right.
Playing from around 230 yards.
Going for less club here. This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
This putt to get to 10 under par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
This one's online. Just not enough gas.
Just a short putt remaining here.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 13th's another par 4, but you're working back up the hill.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
That's tidy. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. John, what's the line on this putt?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
I like the pace on this putt. That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. The 14th hole at TPC Boston. Rich, your eyes would be lighting up on the tee here.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
This shot from around 210 yards. That might be one club too many. Close to the surface here, the greenside rough. He has this putt to save his par. Now 7 strokes up after that hole.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that. So driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway, you got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
This is a 9-iron on the way. This looks right at the pin. That's a great position to be in after that approach. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt is breaking right to left.
Looks good.
He makes the putt and extends his lead. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is ahead by 8 shots. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
This is a 7-iron on the way. That was a fantastic approach, and now a birdie putt here on 16. This putt from 3 feet away.
This for back-to-back birdies.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman. The base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
Here's the second on 17.
Got to be mindful of that ravine. Got to be mindful of that ravine short of the green. You initially want to bail out to the left-hand side, but the further left you go, the harder that chip shot becomes.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. Here's the second at 18.
All right, bold. I like this play.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
14 feet to the cup. right on line, but just misses. This one from 4 feet away. "18 holes in the books." Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to find out who will be the victor at the ACE Championship. Welcome back, Andrew Catalon here. Pleased to have you back with us. Well, it's already been a great start to the event, and we're thrilled to have you join us once again here on 2K Sports. Let's go out to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Time for the second shot on the first hole.
Enjoy the walk up. This one's really nice.
Well, that's the way to start out. A birdie look at the opening hole.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Making an early statement today.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
That appears to be a very good line off the tee.
All right, we're going with an extra club here. Nasty little kick to the right there.
Setting up in the greenside rough. Great recovery there. Should be able to clean that up and save par. 3 feet remain.
Little birdie look in here.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Just one bunker surrounds this green. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Big shot out of the greenside bunker. Here's the par putt. Okay, on to the next. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
That's a pretty good shot right there. All right, this is tough, but makeable. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
And that's a pretty good putt from that distance.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Handy effort, that one. Well, this is what you call an underdog. But the PGA Tour, we've seen plenty of those underdogs get up and win. Do you think this player's got what it takes?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. That's making a big statement here today.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
Currently 15 under par for the event.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one. Pretty good shot there.
From around 140 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. That's inside the house of opportunity.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Looking good. Nice one.
4th birdie of the day.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
And after that, now sitting at 16 under for the event.
Out to the 7th hole.
For those that find the fairway, missing that fairway bunker in the middle layup zone wise, not a problem. If you hit in the rough, uh-oh, we got issues now. Put yourself in position for your third with a good third shot. You can control the spin to a green that sits up above you just slightly. Still a wonderful birdie opportunity, even if you can't reach it in 2.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. That was really well played. He's got this left for birdie. And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. That's unfortunate.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
That just missed. 13 feet to the cup.
This putt, it's to save the par.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It's hard to tell. It might be a little bit of a break to the right.
This really looks good.
And he nails the putt. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are to carry the bunkers down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front 9.
This shot is about 170 yards. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shots.
He's got this putt for birdie. Henny, tell us about this putt.
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
The putt is underway.
Job well done with the birdie right there. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. A par 4 here.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
Looks like about 120 yards left. That will definitely work. 11 feet to go.
Looking for another birdie here.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one's moving just a little bit to the left, I think.
He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3. Great design.
Yeah, that was a safe play. 19 feet to the hole. This one might need to call a long way back from the left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And currently at 19 under par for the tournament. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a greens protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Going with the hybrid. That was a beauty. An opportunity for a birdie here. So close. And that should secure the par on this one. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Par 4 back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
That was wonderfully done. Standing over his second shot.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Yeah, well played.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And that's 8 birdies today. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 14th is a par 4.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
Atta boy, good shot.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Setting up here with a very long putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt's going to come in from the left side. Starts off looking good.
That's disappointing. This is a par putt. Well holed. Let's move on. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
You have some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron. Back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie. This one is all over it.
Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. This is a 7-iron on the way. That was the right club on the green and pin high. This putt from 8 feet away.
This for a birdie.
That one just rolls by. A 3-footer coming up. right, that one is behind us. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
He really got behind that one. I think this one's coming in nicely. Beautiful shot from our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. So close. The par putt. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Okay, teeing off on the final hole of the event with the lead. Let's see if he can close it out. Another good shot from our leader. Second shot here at 18. A critical bunker shot here, and if it drops, he'll win the event. That's a fantastic shot by our leader. And now a putt to win it.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
John, give us a read on this putt.
I think this putt's going left to right.
Oh, I thought that was going down.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
This putt to win the 8. And there it is. He has just won his first PGA Tour event.
Show me the money. Rags to riches. He wins the big prize. Congratulations.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvy, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.